Welcome back to another video. We're getting started on tearing the old engine down that we pulled out of this truck last video. I picked up this engine stand. It's a little snowy because we have a bit of a snowstorm out here. But picked that up and we're going to get it set up on here. I'm going to pull the flywheel and stuff off first. Luckily, I was at Canadian Tire and these set of Allen sockets were on sale for like a quarter of the price because one of them was missing. But have all the sides that I need. Otherwise, I would have to buy more tools. I think I got this for like $10 or something like that. So, pretty good steal. But yeah, got that right there. So, we can get this pulled off with the gun. I'm just going to set the camera up here and time-lapse this thing. And we will tear that off, get it put on the stand. I'll start tearing into this a little bit more. Okay, so I had to stop filming because it was too cold and my phone was dying. It just wasn't saving any of the recordings. So I'm back out here. I'm not going to be working on this right now, but I had a little extra cat litter and I have to go shopping later, so I wanted to make sure what I had would cover the mess we have down here. I don't think it's going to, but we're going to put a little cat litter on this floor here and try to soak up some of the oil and everything. And then I'll probably have to grab a little bit more. Cat litter didn't go far enough. We got a little bit done, but we're probably gonna have to get a whole other box there. Got more cat litter. Gonna spread that out. Then we're gonna get this thing pulled apart, and then I just want to take the block off to the side and leave it over there once I get the parts pulled off of it, because I'm going to pick up the new engine first thing in the morning tomorrow. I'll take you guys with me. We got about 7 hours of driving to tomorrow. That's good news. So we gotta get this thing pulled apart so that we have the engine stand to put it on when we get it back here. Hopefully right away. If I don't get it done tonight, I'm not too worried, but I would like to. So we're getting this cat litter opened. If I could find a knife. Alright, there we go. Now we just gotta hope I don't drop any bolts. But we can get this adjusted back up. And let's get this engine pulled apart. I'm gonna throw it on time lapse just because I don't have a lot of space left. I need to delete all the clips from the last video. But we're just getting to this one. Whew. Okay, I got the engine pulled out of the way. I started tearing into it, and then I realized that I'm probably only doing that for like $100 tops. So I'm just gonna scrap the thing, put it off to the side, take what I need off of it if I need anything, and then scrap it when I'm done. I might throw it up online just to see if anyone needs it, but it's probably going to go to scrap. So I'm going to try to get this cleaned up. I think I need to kind of scrape it and then get it, spread it around again and get it to all clump up. But I did a little test here, cleaning up a little bit, and it's coming along. So we're going to tidy this all up, get this oil spill cleaned up. Then we'll sweep all this up into the garbage can. Then we can pull that engine down. We'll kind of tuck it back to the back of the shop there. And then we'll have these ready for tomorrow so we can bring the new engine in. Hopefully squeeze it through the door. It's going to be a bit of a tight fit, but it is what it is. So let's get cleaning on this.
You want me dead, I want to breathe. I'm drowning all the things I see. Take me out my misery. I'm far too gone, just let me leave. You want me dead, I want to breathe. I'm drowning all the things I see. I feel your touch, I feel your touch all alone on the road again. I flip the clutch, 14 started around a bend. I just watch.
Looking not too shabby. Obviously there's a bit of a... Whoops. Obviously there's a bit of an oil stain underneath, but it's going to be like that. Once I get all this done, we're going to clean up the garage, fix all these tools, because it's an absolute nightmare trying to find things. This whole place needs to be cleaned up and organized. But I'm going to get this engine pulled off here and tucked way in the back behind the welder there, just so it's out of the way. And then if I need anything, it's still here. And then we'll have the engine stand and hoist. We'll have them ready so we can take them outside tomorrow when I get the engine back, and I can load the new engine onto the stand and bring it in here. Hopefully we can wheel it in. I haven't said what I'm getting yet because leave it as a little bit of a surprise, but I'll talk to you a little bit more in the morning during my drive, because I got a long drive, about what I contemplated and what I ended up deciding on and why. So I'm gonna get this done. I'll check back. I'll show you when it's done. And then, so engine stand and engine hoist are freed up. Engine's out of the way. It kind of tipped over on. Should be fine. I only need the flywheel if I need anything. I'm pretty sure it has a flywheel, but just in case it doesn't, gotta bring this so we can roll. Make sure it cranks over fine. But I might be leaving a hair later than I thought because... Oh, she's a bit dark. One sec, let me flip the flashlight on. It's snowing, and it's supposed to snow till like, I think 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So, there's the car. So, I might be able to leave just a hair later than I thought, but I don't want to be too late because I gotta go to a engagement party. Forgot to turn the lights off. Ugh. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning when we're going to pick up the engine. Alright, so we're on the road now. We got about 3 and a bit hours of driving to do still. Roads aren't terrible. Some of them need a little bit more plowing, but I waited till about 10 o'clock to leave, so then most of the roads are cleaned up. This is not too bad. And then see, the other side's already been plowed. This side just hasn't been plowed back. So when I get out to the highway in like 10-15 minutes, then we should be fine. And the roads should all be good on the highway because the highway's always clear. So I'll check back in a bit and keep driving. Alright, we're about 10 minutes away. Got 3 and a bit hours of the driving done so far. I probably won't film while I'm there just because I don't really want to film someone and their properties, you know. But yeah, so we'll check back in after I get it. Alright, just picked up the engine. See it back there? Pretty clean for a diesel. So we're gonna get it back home and we'll check it out, and I'll kind of explain why I got this and just all the options I had and everything. And then just, yeah, explain why I got this one and all that stuff, and see if you agree with me or not, or maybe I'm an idiot. You can let me know down below. But see you in a second. It'll be a few hours for me. Alright, we made it back home. About 7.5 hours in the truck. My legs are jello, but we got it. So we're gonna get the engine hoist out there and the stand here. Get them out and unload it from the truck. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna film it because it's just dark outside, if you can see. So I'll probably just show you once I get it onto the engine stand, and then maybe I'll set the camera up in here and you can watch me try to struggle in getting this thing in through the door. Okay, so I got it on the engine stand, and essentially we just got a bottom end of an LB7. This thing had 312,000 kilometers on it. It's pretty clean overall. Way cleaner than my block was. And all my components and everything. So I gave it the best look over I could and stuff. But honestly, it was the best option for what I had. I'll go into a little more detail on it in the morning when I have time, but oh, I can't breathe. It took me a while to get it out of the truck. And then I tried to get it up all the way up there to the garage because we have all these cars because my brother's having a birthday party tonight. And I don't want to ask them for help because they're all wearing nice clothes and stuff. And you know, diesel oil does not come out. So I didn't want to ask any of them for help. But yeah, not too shabby. She's pretty clean overall. I mean, 312 is about the lowest I could find. Whew. But let's see, can you explain to me? Yeah, 312,000 is like the best I could find, like kilometers wise. There was one engine lower, but they wanted $4,000 for the whole engine. I got this for $500 for the bottom end, which is pretty decent. I could have found an engine with, I had a full engine with the exact same kilometers, but it's 1,500. I already have all the parts inside. Here, I'm gonna try to get into the light so you're not just looking at nothing. I already have all the parts in the garage to rebuild the engine from there because that's where I was planning on tearing mine down to. So I just figured $500 on that thing. We'll rebuild the whole top end like we were planning on. I'll be able to use all my parts. Then stuff won't be going to waste and I won't be losing money on stuff. Just figure that's the best case scenario. Let me know if you think, like if you come up with something that I could have done instead, but from all my weighing all my options and stuff, I was thinking this is more my best case scenario. Then I have an engine that I've completely gone through pretty much, minus the bottom end, but those things should last a long, long time. I think I have a feeling the person turned the tune up on mine before they got rid of it and just kind of ripped it, and that might have spun the bearing, which then caused the cam pin to shear. Just a whole, like, what's it called? An avalanche of issues, we'll say. I don't think that's the right word, but that's what I'm assuming happened. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna have to leave it here for the night. I made a little spot out of the way just because we have a bunch of cars. The driveway's full tonight. And, you know, I don't want to disturb my brother while he's having his birthday party. So, I'm gonna grab a blanket that I have for moving stuff, wrap it in the blanket, then wrap the tarp over top. All right, there we go. I got a blanket wrapped over top of a tarp, or a tarp wrapped over top of a blanket. Jeez Louise, been a long day. All right, we're back in the shop, and my brothers came and helped me this evening after work, and in the shop. Look at that, going wide view. But yeah, so here's the engine. If you couldn't see it too well in the dark, pretty clean, a lot cleaner than this thing. Tipped over when I was setting it down, unfortunately. But yeah, not too shabby. Got to clean out the valley a little bit, but these things are always filled with crap. Bottom side's looking pretty good. Turn on the flashlight. Not too shabby. I mean, not perfect, obviously, but not too shabby. We're gonna get this thing undercoated when we're all said and done. Not too shabby. Way cleaner than mine. Mine was so dirty, and this was caked with like an inch thick of muck. But I'm going to kind of just go over this thing. I'm not going to film it because you don't want to just see me looking at it. Just, I don't know, get situated with it, see what it needs, what I'm going to have to do, figure all that out. What parts I don't have, the few that are broken, because now I understand what everything I need to rebuild this thing. So we're going to do some part searching tonight, just figuring out what I need and everything, and then we can get out here tomorrow with knowing everything that we need to do and start working on this thing. So I'm going to turn this off and do a few hours of this, a few hours of research kind of thing, and see what we need to do. Probably won't be out here that long, but I will see you like... Okay, I got it tucked away for the night. Sleep well. We're gonna go inside and do some research now. Alright, it's the next morning. I got the heads loaded up. We're gonna take them into the machine shop to get pressure tested, measured, just checked, all that stuff. Make sure they're good. And then We also got the injectors out of the truck and my extra set of injectors here. So we're gonna take those to get tested, get the heads done. All right, so headed back home now. We got the heads dropped off. They are hopefully gonna be able to get all that done, pressure testing them and machining them and everything, because they need to be resurfaced. They checked while I was there. And then I also dropped off both sets of injectors, so they're gonna be testing them as well. And hopefully we can get 8 good ones out of it. Fingers really crossed with all 16 are good, and we can sell 8 of them to cover some of the costs. Get back home, got some food, gonna enjoy that, and then we'll get back out into the garage. Probably start cleaning out the valley and stuff like that. We got the heads taken in, we got the injectors taken in. They're gonna be tested, cleaned up. The heads are gonna get planed and pressure tested. And then the injectors are gonna get tested, and hopefully out of the 2 batches of injectors that we had, we can get 8 good ones, hopefully. It'd be really sweet if we could get 16 good ones. We can sell 8 of them and recoup a little bit of the money. But we can't do too much more right now before we start rebuilding this thing, and I want to do all that in one video. But what we can do is we can clean up this valley in here. They get pretty dusty and full of crud. So we can get all this stuff out of here. Alright, so these get full of crud in here. Luckily the guy left the turbo like oil plug in here, or oil drain in, so it's not going to go down in, and he plugged this up here. So we're going to get the vac. We're just going to clean out this whole valley in here, and then maybe just some of the stuff in here. I don't want to like scrape too much stuff off the side, because you know the oil kind of will keep it from rusting. If I was going to try to paint this or anything, it would need so much prep. So, you know, we'll just get some of those little, like, those rubber discs with the nibs to kind of clean all this up when we go to do it. But that'll be in the next video. We're going to get this cleaned out now. Alright, so we got the valley all cleaned out, all the gunk kind of thing. Just, you know, not too bad. It's not perfect. It is not wanting to focus down there, but whatever. It's pretty chilly out here, so sometimes the phone doesn't work that great in the cold. Okay, but that's going to be it for this video. It's a little bit of a shorter one, but we got the engine we want. Let me know what you think of this idea, or if you think I'm stupid and should have just got a full ready to install engine kind of thing like that. I think this is going to work out best for what I have and everything, so hopefully that works. We got a little more prep to do, but it's not stuff that I'm going to film because you just can't see it. We just got to clean up the inside here a little bit. Just a little bit of debris fell in, I'm assuming. That's not too much, just some general stuff from taking it apart. We'll have to clean up the gaskets and everything. We'll do that off the video, and then the next video we're going to be rebuilding this whole thing. That should be a pretty cool video to watch. We get to see everything get built up slowly. We are going to do one more video between then, because we're waiting a week for the heads. We're going to fix that rust down there, and we're going to replace that the fender on the driver's side with the one we got back over here. So that'll be nice to get done. But that's it here. I'm going to head to bed, or head inside, and just hopefully start editing this. It's getting pretty chilly out here. Let me know what you think of my engine, the engine stuff. Hopefully the video is pretty decent still, even though it is shorter, and I will see you in the next one for some rust repair and a new fender. Have a good night.